did something a little different this week. Instead of building an airplane, I built an airport. This is a very interesting airport. It's mobile. This airport, the USS Gerald Ford, CVN number 78, our newest aircraft carrier, newest class aircraft carrier. The footprint of this thing is 6.5 acres. It's about 20 stories tall from its very bottom to the very top of its antennas and so forth. It holds about 90 airplanes of all different types, 4,200 people to keep those airplanes working. And all of that, and this thing can go 35 miles per hour. That's actually its standard speed. To give you some idea of that, it's over 1,000 feet long, weighs 100,000 tons, and can go 35 miles per hour as a standard speed. That is 1 mile per hour less than the standard speed for international water ski tournaments. So you could water ski behind this thing and be going real fast. So 35 miles per hour at that size. I just find that unbelievable. Anyway, very interesting piece of machinery. Like I said, 4,300 people. Its draft is 39 feet. I think 40 feet is the depth of our largest harbors for these big military aircraft. So like if it wanted to go into Pearl Harbor, I think Pearl was dug out to 40 feet. So they designed the thing to be 39 feet of draft. Pretty cool machine. It can launch 4 planes at once. It uses a magnetic system now rather than a piston-driven system to launch them. Still catches them with a cable, but the launching system is done with these big magnets. By the way, 35 miles an hour, but it only has to refuel once every 50 years because it runs on a very efficient nuclear power plant.
Which is the front? Which is the back?
This is the front.
Okay.
Holds about 1 million gallons of jet fuel. Still has to refuel once every few days at sea to make sure that all the planes have enough jet fuel. The planes are kept underneath the top deck. They're kept in the hangar level right underneath. So this is an elevator right here, lifting a plane up. That would be an F-18. If I had my choice, if I was doing the Brick World Championships, this is the thing I would build. It'd probably take me a few years to build it, but I would want to build one of these about 15 feet long and put an F-18, the size of the F-18 we did a couple months ago on this channel. I would put 90 of those on the deck. Well, no, 60, maybe a couple other airplanes too. Anyway, USS Gerald R. Ford, CVN number 78.
What's the green thing for?
Oh, the green thing. This is a standard American football field. That's how big it is. You could put a football field on here and another football field and another football field.
So besides being a pretty difficult build, what was the most difficult part of it?
Well, the difficult part was just as this thing is built, I had to build it in sections. So I had to build the front of the hull, and then I had to build the rest of the hull, and then I built the deck to go on top of it completely separately, and then put them together. And measuring all that out was hard to do. That was just the easiest way to build something of this size. And if I were building the one that would be 15 feet long, I would have to build probably the same number of sections that they do it in, and I don't remember what that is, but they call them lifts, I believe. And the machine is built in all these different sections, and then they put it together in one spot.
What does 78 mean?
That's its CVN number. All of our military boats are given a number, and we're up to 78 in our major aircraft carrier.
In which direction do they take off and land?
They take off like this.
Okay, so you can launch 2 at a time.
Yeah, you can launch. I think you can launch 4. You can land 2 at a time.
Oh,
I
do they
believe.
land the same direction too?
Yes, you would turn the thing into the wind. It'd be going 35 miles an hour, and that way the landing speed for this thing, if its stall speed is say 170 miles per hour, it would only be going 140 miles per hour when it touched down, which is still an amazing thing.
And the cable is where?
Cables run across here and they go sweeping down this way as they slow it down.
Huh, okay. Cool, good job, Boo.
Think about it.